guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tash. Today's video is going to be me choosing my March TBR. I will be doing the TBR jar, except I've decided to change things up. I have gone a little bit crazy. I've decided that I would get all of Harry Styles' lyrics, print them out into a spreadsheet, choose 1 or 2 sentences from each song that I love, then choose a corresponding trope that I believe relates to the lyrics, and then I've printed out the lyrics, put the lyrics in here, and I have to try and now guess each time I pick out one of these prompts which song it relates to, and then I can then find the trope that is chosen on the spreadsheet. So this month is a little bit different, so Harry will be choosing my TBR for the month of March. I was initially going to do this with my Spotify, but I feel like I probably will get, you know, copyrighted that way, and also I can't control myself to only listening to a small portion of it, so I just thought I better not risk it. I'm gonna do it as a prompt jar with the lyrics. Hopefully I'll still get the same vibes, and it will be sort of like a little test in a way, because I will be testing how well I know his songs based off like a couple sentences from it. So I will be choosing all 8 prompts initially, then I'll be moving over to my shelf and we can go through and choose the books, because I'm not going back and forth while I'm sitting on the bed. Oh, and by the way, please ignore my paint swatches on my wall. They are still here. I know I mentioned this last video. So let's jump into the video. And look how cute the little bow is, guys. Then we'll choose our first lyric. The first one, she. I wonder which one that's gonna be. Obviously she. The book trope that corresponds with she is a strong female main character. That will be our first trope. I'm kind of happy with that, because that means I can sort of choose a book from the Throne of Glass series, because, okay, prompt 2. I gotta get better, gotta get better. Okay, gotta get better. I'm singing it, hang on, I'm gonna get it. Meet me in the hallway, how could I forget that? How could I forget that? That was like my top streamed song from 2 years ago. Come on, Tash. The corresponding prompt for this lyric was a book with a redemption arc. So that could be a good one as well. I just will have to read the back of a few books because I don't really know which one that will be. I have to get at least one of these lyrics. Oh, I already got one. Sorry, I have to get at least half of these lyrics correct. Breathe me in, breathe me out. Watermelon sugar. Oh, okay, cool. These lyrics correspond with the prompt, a book that has spice. Perfect. That is an easy, simple prompt. I thought that one corresponded quite well with the lyrics, if you get what I mean. Prompt number 4. I guess you're all mine. I feel like this is of Harry's house. Oh my god, I've had a full mental blank. This is definitely about Olivia Wilde. I just know by the lyrics. I guess you're all wild. I guess you're all mine. Is it cinema? No. Is it? It was cinema! I knew it was Olivia. These lyrics correspond with the prompt, a book with a possessive main character. I feel like that one will be very easy to get. Okay, cool. How did I guess that? I'm just so good. I thought this was going to be really hard. I'm speaking too soon. Don't listen to me. Prompt number 5. So give me all of your love, give me something to dream about. Okay, daydreaming. Okay, let's have a look. These lyrics correspond with the prompt, a book with a one-night stand. I don't really know if that really goes too well with the lyrics, but I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it anyway. Maybe you don't know what you lost till you found it. Okay, this is definitely Fine Line or HS1. Oh god, no, now I'm stumped. I can't even think of the melody of this. I've got nothing. I need to look this one up. Oh my god! Am I dumb? Am I dumb? This is Harry's House. Love of my life. Am I so dumb? Like, I heard this song so many times live in concert and I can't even remember it. I am actually so disappointed in myself for not getting that. I was so confident one prompt ago. Now I'm back to square one. I'm bad at this. Those lyrics correspond with the prompt, a book with a second chance. That's not a bad one either. I'm pretty happy with that. We've got 2 more prompts. I would ask, should we just keep driving? Well, Harry's House ones. Okay, so Keep Driving prompt is a book where the main characters go on a road trip. I might have a book with that, possibly. I'll have a look. Lucky last prompt. This is my favorite song of all time. She's a good girl. Carolina. We know exactly what one that one is. Okay, let's have a look what that prompt is. Okay, cool. I already knew this one was going to be this. It's a book with Praise King. That is a wide variety of books that I'll probably have in my shelf. So we've got our 8 prompts now. I'm going to take you on over. Hello, my loves. I've brought you over now. I've got all of my books on my TBR on these 2 shelves. You may see them, you may not, but I'll bring out which books I'm looking at. I've got my laptop here in front of me with all of prompts, so we'll go through the top one, which is Watermelon Sugar, a book that has spice. I actually may come back to this because I feel like I'm gonna savor it for a book that's at the end that I haven't chosen that I want to read. Thinking smart, you know? A book with a redemption arc option. And I feel like this may be the one. Belladonna has been on my list, and I feel like because she has to make an alliance with Death himself. Yeah, I don't know if this is like a complete redemption arc, but because he is Death, and you know, Death is going to be the mysterious, dark and twisted character, I feel like he'll have some redemption in the fact of his romance possibly within this. I feel like he is the main character. So I'm going to choose Belladonna. Next was She, a book with a strong female main character. It's gonna have to be Queen of Shadows. I'm sorry, but I'm in the middle of the series. She is a strong female lead character and it needs to be done. It needs to be read. I want to read this. That was such an easy choice for me. Next we have Cinema, which is a possessive main character. I thought the Book of Azrael, but they're like reluctant alliances. I don't really know if he is going to be possessive. So I'm probably not going to choose this one. Okay, I found it. This is The Summer You Found Me by Elizabeth O'Rourke. I've read all her other books. I love Elizabeth O'Rourke's writing. It's just so easy, quick, simple, so fast paced. This is probably one of those really good books when you're in between fantasy books and you just need a quick, fast, fluffy read, but it's also got some depth to it and a bit of spice. These will be the books for you. I just read the back, so she's actually going through a bit of a rough patch with her husband, and her husband's best friend is the one that's sort of helping her through the hard time. He sounds very possessive on the back. He goes, so she thinks that the fact that she's still married to my best friend means that she's safe walking around my house in nothing but a t-shirt. Well, I'm somewhat less sure. That's the one. I'm gonna choose that. I feel like he'll be very possessive. Daydreaming is the next prompt. It is a book with a one-night stand. Now this is where it's gonna get a little bit, I don't know what's a one-night stand. I don't even think I will have a one-night stand, to be honest. Let's... Oh, perfect. I think this is probably the only one-night stand book I have. So it says on the back, one of my roommates is the tall, tattooed stranger from my one-night stand on Halloween. So this is shut out by Avery Keelan. I did read Offside, but I did actually DNF it. So yeah, I don't really know if I've got good vibes going into this, but Avery did actually send me this as a physical arc at the time. I've never actually got around to reading it. Yeah, I haven't read a hockey romance in so long, so I'm dying to, you know, just step back into that world again. Hopefully book 2 does do a bit better than book 1 for me. One night stand. Oh, I'm doing so well this time. I'm so proud of myself. The next prompt is Keep Driving, where the main characters go on a road trip. This... The Summer Girl by Elle Kennedy didn't really have anything mentioned of her. Before I Let Go doesn't have anything on the back about a road trip either. I know that doesn't. Faking It with the... No. The Long Game possibly might have it. They are like coaching a football team, so I'm like maybe they could have road trips for the football games, possibly. Practice Makes Perfect doesn't have anything on the back either. Okay, I read Funny Feelings and Verse Down. They both don't. Okay, The Nanny and the Bodyguard, no. There's not really anything mentioned of a road trip as such in any of the books, so I'm gonna try and assume that they're gonna go on a road trip possibly in this with like the football game, so that's the closest thing I can think of. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this. It may not have it, but we'll see. Next song was Love of My Life, a book with a second chance. Perfect. We are putting her back on my TBR this month. I know. she will be read. Before I Let Go, Kennedy Ryan. I'm putting her on again. I will read her. We love Kennedy on this channel. She will be a great read. It is a second chance marriage and failure book, so it's perfect. 2 more prompts. We've got Carolina, a book with a praise kink. I'm going to assume that The Nanny by Lana Ferguson is going to have that, and I feel like she's going to be the first choice of all the books I have. It is an OF creator single dad romance where she is actually an ex-creator, then become a nanny. She then realizes that the dad who she's working for remembers her and was subscribed to her. Definitely will have something along those lines in this book. Watermelon Sugar will come back to you, so it is a book with spice. Alright. I'm gonna go with the Book of Azriel. I think this has spice in it. I've seen possibly something about it being in here. Okay, so yes, there is spice at the end of this. I'm gonna do it anyway because I've been wanting to read this. I've heard some good things, so yeah, I want to start this series, duet, whatever it is. I'm sorry if you can hear my neighbor's alarm going off. Oh, oh. These are all the books that I've chosen this month, so let's go through them. The Book of Azriel by Amber V. Nicole, The Nanny by Lana Ferguson, Before I Let Go by Kennedy Ryan, The Long Game by Elena Armas, Shut Out by Avery Keelan, The Summer You Found Me by Elizabeth O'Rourke, Queen of Shadows by Sarah J. Maas, and Belladonna by Adeline Grace. I feel like I've got a very good selection of books here to choose from because I'm such a mood reader these days that this will be like, yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. One-handed, come on mate. Yeah, I feel like it's a good selection because if I am in the mood for one thing, I can always just flip and switch between, which last month I had the same thing and it was probably the best type of TBR to have because I just had so much choice that I could literally choose anything at any time. I'm very happy with these selections. If you liked this style of video with the prompt jar and the lyrics and me trying to guess what the songs were, please make sure to give this video a like and sound off down in the comments if you got every single one of those lyrics correct and you were screaming at me through the screen to say it was this song. Yes, I know, I did terribly. But next month I will be doing better. I think I did okay. I feel like when you're actually doing it and the pressure's on it, it's a lot different. That's just gonna be my excuse. Thank you so much for watching and make sure to subscribe so you can see which books I do actually follow through with in my wrap up video at the end of the month. I will see you in my next video.